I can't wake up that early. I need more sleep. "5 a.m.? I can't do that. I'm not a morning person." "I can't have coffee." Oh wait, yes I can. More to come on that subject soon. Geez guys, lay off. I can't tell you how I feel about it yet because that would be a waste of a video. I have to make a video on how the challenge went. So if you want to know how that's gonna go, you're just gonna have to wait for the next video. Sorry. You only get to enjoy sunrises like this if you're up really early in the summer. Like really early. Like I think the sunrise started at 5:15 here. That's ridiculous. It's nice though. It's really nice out too. I'm sure you guys have had similar negative thoughts when you're trying to wake up early. I have the same exact ones every time I wake up at 5 a.m. Heck, they even happen when I wake up at like 6, sometimes 7. Honestly, your brain's it's not nice to you about these things. I understand that, but you know what? Actually, can you wait a second? I gotta get a good stretch in. I'm starting back up running today, and I'm going to do that without making any excuses, because if I do, then it'll push back my start to running, and running when I'm able to and healthy enough is a non-negotiable for me. A non-negotiable is something that was introduced to me by one of my favorite content creators. His name is Richard Yu. He's an entrepreneur. He was a pre-med student that I ended up switching from being pre-med to just an entrepreneur. He makes YouTube videos. He's just reached 100K subscribers. It's really cool, has great vlogs. And non-negotiables are exactly what they sound like. Essentially, you have to do those things. You have to force yourself to do something. He does that with cold showers, journaling, and Bible study in the morning every day. And I think that's something that's really admirable. So I try to implement things into my life that are non-negotiable to mirror him a little bit, because he's very successful and very productive. And when you mirror people like that and you try to do similar things to successful people, you usually end up being successful. Seeing as it is a non-negotiable for me to get running, I should probably go and do that. That was fun. I got about 3 miles in at 7-minute pace-ish, a little quicker than that actually. I had to do a little like loop around thing out and back. Actually no, it was more out and back than loop around, but I guess there was a loop in it. Yeah, I don't know. I got the Strava or Garmin Connect, whichever one I choose, thing somewhere on the screen right now. That was my run. First run back is always the worst. Your legs feel great, but aerobically I haven't ran in a month. And aerobic fitness, or I guess breathing fitness, if you want to call it that, is the easiest to lose and the hardest to get back. No, wait, that's not right. The easiest to lose, but the easiest to get back. So the first few weeks are going to be not so great up here. My legs will feel fresh since I've been running for so long that it kind of counteracts it. That's why new runners have a really hard time with running overall, because they're really aerobically out of shape and they don't have the same neuromuscular strength that has been built up over years, like people like me who've been running since they were, I don't know, 14. I'm 22. Yeah, wow. Jeez. I forget how long I've been running for. Speaking of running things though, I need to get rolling. By rolling, I mean foam rolling. If you're new to running, you probably never heard of it, but it's pretty great. You should try it. You'll see. When you're done working out, you really should roll out the different parts of your body that you just put a bunch of micro tears into. Getting those knots out of your muscles is really important. Love when the furnace turns on. That's not a furnace anymore, it's AC because it's the summer, but you know what? I'm just gonna keep talking because why not? But seriously, one of the keys to keeping me healthy has always been rolling out. I actually have one of these. If you're going to be serious about running, get an R8 roller. These things are absolutely amazing. Oh, it's cold actually because it's been in the basement. That's kind of why I made the noise. My muscles aren't that bad right now. Haven't worked out in so long that it's really hard for them to be in a bad spot because I was working out so much that I basically took a month off of any sort of strenuous exercise. So for my legs, it's great. Up here though, that needs some work. The heart and the lungs. Aerobic fitness is more or less your lung capacity and your heart being able to handle strenuous exercise, like sustained heart effort, just getting the blood pumping and stuff like that. That's why running is mainly an aerobic sport and lifting is like an anaerobic sport because it's more of short bursts. You don't really have to worry about counting on your lungs or your heart to get you through those exercises. When you're doing really hard races though, in running or doing any sort of hard runs in general, yeah, you're gonna need that heart. So running and working out has never been that hard for me, I'll be honest. I know it is for some of you that are probably watching this video. And the main reason I'm making this video is obviously about why we make excuses. And one of the main things that people make excuses about is not working out. I don't have time. I'm not athletic. I don't have anything fun that I'd want to do working out wise. I don't have a gym membership. All these different excuses are things that we make in order to get ourselves to not work out. Now, in order to understand why we make these excuses, you have to understand that we as humans are instinctual and survival-based beings, even though we're so advanced and we've gotten to the point where we don't think about ourselves like that. That is the root of the reason why you make excuses. And the root of survival is eating. So I need to go do that, or else I'm not going to be able to survive. Dang, it's hot out. Okay, well, I gotta make this quick. Back to what I was saying. We are survival-based and instinctual creatures, and because of that, we make excuses to rationalize fear. Everything that we're not familiar with, that's new, that's uncomfortable, or the thought of it will bring us like discomfort or pain, that is going to make us try to make excuses because we're rationalizing fear that is unrational. Working out's not gonna kill you. Going into a cold shower is not going to kill you, but those are examples of things that will give us discomfort, and because of that reason, we rationalize in our brain why we can't do it. We say things like we can't handle it, we say things like we don't have time, because that is our mental rationalization of something that's a completely irrational fear. It's not going to do anything to actually harm you. So now that you know this, what you can do to change your mindset is to make things in your brain seem different than what you initially think of them. So when you have a situation like, okay, I don't have time to work out. No, understand that that's just your rationalization of fear. Know that you do have the time to work out, most likely. You're just not doing it because you're afraid of it. Try to find some way to make it a fun thing, make it a challenge. Do a certain exercise that's not just going to the gym and going for a run. Something that's a sport that you like, anything that you can think of to make it a fun thing. Or it's not actually that bad to just go and face the fear and face the flinch that you're going to have, because once you train yourself to have a resilience against it, you're going to live a more meaningful life overall, because, well, you're not going to have to deal with yourself constantly going away from things that might make you uncomfortable. So to reiterate, you are a survival-based being. That's why you make excuses on things that aren't going to kill you, because it's uncomfortable. Your body's saying, all right, I need to find a way to get out of this. There's a fly next to me. It's making me uncomfortable. I can't sit here anymore. No, you can. You don't have an excuse that's real. You don't have an excuse that's probably real about it. If you don't have time for doing things like working out, either you're working a manual labor job that's taking up so much time that you're probably working out enough. I include mothers in this who have young kids, because let's be honest, they do a lot of work, they do a lot of running around, or anybody who's a stay-at-home parent. Understand that you don't need to rationalize that fear. If you want to learn more on this topic, I have a free ebook that you can find in the description box down below. I go into a whole deep dive into this topic, and I kind of get more in depth as to the psychology behind it and why you are making excuses and what you can do to change your life and start building a better life today. With that being said, I need to do work. This has been fun. I've been vlogging and not working in the vlog. I wanted to do that a couple times because, well, I always work in the vlogs, and I know I said in 2 vlogs ago, like, I gotta always work in them because that's like the whole productive thing, but it's clear I made a whole video, you know, right up until I had breakfast. It only took that amount of time. I woke up at 4:45. I think that's productive enough for this purposes of this video. With that being said, thank you guys so much for all the support recently. It's been awesome. You guys are amazing. I'm just growing at a pace that I honestly didn't think I would, and I'm getting a lot of comments, a lot. Honestly getting a little bit much to respond to, but I'm going to do my best to do that. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.